a lot of people plan toward and prepare for the first portion of the last season of life. That's when you tend to travel more and do things you haven't had the time to do or the resources to do them. Hopefully it's when you make a lasting impact in the lives of others by refiring and fulfilling God's purpose in you. But the second portion of that last season is a very difficult one, or it can be. It's when multiple transitions hit, often at the same time. These transitions hit in areas of medical, financial, logistical, relational, and even spiritual. You start to lose your freedoms. You need more assistance to do simple things, and you grow dependent, almost like a child again. It's a tough and can be stressful season of life, one that no one looks forward to. It's tough growing up. That's why God gave kids parents to teach, train, help, and guide them as they go from having a lot of limitations to having a lot of freedoms and into adulthood. Growing old, though, is even tougher. That's why God gave parents kids, to encourage, support, help, and guide them as they go from having a lot of freedoms to having a lot of limitations. But as a child watching your parent age, it's so difficult to bring up these changes, isn't it? You don't know how to say it, and probably they don't want to hear it. You both dread the conversation for completely different reasons. But planning ahead makes these transitions easier, so it's worth pressing forward in the difficult conversations in order to make it easier down the road. Very few people are prepared in any area. Most of today's seniors are living much longer than they ever dreamed, so their resources are being stretched, if not running out. They also don't know what to anticipate physically as they age. And there are so many options in the senior living arena that it can be daunting to even know where to begin. This is such a broad topic that we can't discover everything in one day. So if you're dealing with these transitions yourself or helping a loved one navigate them, I encourage you to check out a resource that we developed a few years ago called Aging with Honor. It's a workbook that walks you through a variety of issues in each of the 5 areas I mentioned previously. It provides tools and resources to help you evaluate your situation and create a plan that works best for your family. If you'd like to learn more, click the link in today's post, which will take you to the book on Amazon. I hope you find the material in it to be encouraging and helpful in equipping you to navigate the journey with your parents. I also highly recommend a book titled Nearing Home by Billy Graham. It's a wonderful book about embracing aging as a part of God's plan for our lives. There's a link for this resource in today's post as well. I'd like to close today with 5 tips for those of you who find yourself in the role as caregiver. Number 1, allow your loved one as much freedom as possible. If they can maintain some sense of independence, it's best, both for them and for you. Number 2, as people age, it's quite common that they lose their filter. Try not to correct them constantly, but there will be times that you must address the behavior by asking them to speak softer or to not say rude things. Number 3, if your loved one is in a senior living facility, get to know the primary point person or caregiver on site. This will be important. There'll be an extra set of eyes for you and will often take a personal interest in your loved one if they have a relationship with you. Along those same lines, know who your loved one sits with at lunch and at other activities. If those people are upset about having to be forced into a senior living facility, their attitude can be contagious to your parents. Number 4, watch for boyfriend-girlfriend companionship. It can be a healthy thing, but the reality is that there are some issues that come along with dating, so watch for that. Go figure. Number 5, be patient with your loved one and yourself. You're both navigating unknown territory, and there will certainly be times that frustrations flare along the way. This is especially important if your loved one is battling dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Sometimes disease changes the personality of the individual suffering, so don't take it personally. Remember them for the person they've been all their life. One bonus tip, don't bear the role of caregiver all by yourself. If you have siblings, encourage their involvement. We tell you how to do this in that book that I mentioned before. If you're an only child like I am, reach out to your spouse or another friend who can come along and share some of the roles or duties or struggles with you. In addition, there are often support groups in the community and sometimes in your church who will come alongside to assist you. Don't be overwhelmed. It's okay to ask for help.